Emails are basically where I do 95% of all my selling. With clients, with customers. I wanted to run you through how I approach lead magnets so that you have just the most lean, fast, and efficient method because there's already free landing page builders that you can get started. I am biased and I'm going to recommend a tool called kit.com, previously known as ConvertKit, and it is the best free way for you to get started building your email list. So what I recommend is that you simply start with this account. I mean, unless you're going to have more than 1,000 subscribers, that's when you have to pay. But if you just use the free one, you can create free landing pages and start building your email list. Even if you don't want to go with ConvertKit in the future, you can literally just export the CSV and then plug it into another email thing, MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, Beehive, whatever the f you want to use. I am biased towards them because they just produce these gorgeous pre-made lead magnet templates. This is how I collect email addresses if I run webinars, masterclasses, ebooks, templates, checklists. For video creators, I just created a free Notion template as an example, enter an email address, send it to my inbox. Super easy. So what you can do is once you create your free account as an example, you'll just go to landing pages. You'll then go create new. You're going to go landing page and they've got like all of these pre-built design ones. You can flick through, find the one that's right for you. I like that there's like limited customization, which means you don't have to spend hours on them. You just choose one. You need a background image, a headline, a sub-headline, a couple of bullet points is what they're going to get. First name, email, submit, done. So once you choose that, like this should take no more than 30 minutes. If it is, then you're just procrastinating and you're spending too much time. And you're gonna have a page that looks a little bit like this. So again, I made a free wallpaper pack. People in my community kept asking about my wallpaper, like 1% better every day. I made a free wallpaper pack, bang, lead magnet, tons of emails. Again, got the background, header, what you get, image, bang, your first name, bang, your email address. I recommend keep it really simple, 2 details. First name, email address, no more. The more details I need to enter, the less conversions you're going to have because there's just too much friction. Your question about double opt-ins and making sure they put correct emails so they don't put in like big hairy testicles at gmail.com. All right. So there's a setting built into Kit, which basically ensures they need to do what's called a double opt-in. So they opt in first on your landing page, and then it will send a confirmation email to their personal email address to be like, hey, just want to confirm that this is a legitimate email. So what you might do is you then do what's something called a send an incentive email. It's basically your second email or your opt-in, and you can choose what goes within it. They hit that download button over here. You might see on my screen, but it says confirm URL. If they click download your wallpapers, it does 2 things for me. One, it confirms they're not a bot. So it actually confirms that their email address is valid because it had to go to their inbox in order for it to be real. So if they said big testicles, it's not going to go to them. But if they had an actual legitimate email, it's in my inbox. I click on that button. Once I then hit that button, download your wallpapers, then they can download the actual like zip file of my Monstera wallpaper pack. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is you can redirect them to a URL. So I'm going to give you another example where on this page, someone just enters their email address. Again, same deal. I've got an email over here. Hey, legend, click the link below to access your free video content creation template. They click on that. It confirms their email address, so they're no longer a spam, and it redirects them to this URL. So that URL can be your Google Drive or your Dropbox link. This is an example of video content creation template, and it just gives them the link. So again, from the top, create a landing page, build it out, first name, email address, include your copy, include a few photos. You go to settings, edit email contents. Hey, builder, hey, fellow friend, click here to download your free checklist, all right, or to access your free checklist. They click on that button over there. And then you change the after confirming redirect if they get a zip file, like a PDF if you've created one in Canva, or a URL if it's like a Google Drive file that you've hosted, right? That is going to ensure that you're not getting like, bighairytesticles.com signing up for it. I recommend as much as possible, every video you make, the lead magnet or the thing in the description should be related to what you've spoken about in the video. The more aligned the lead magnet is with the content of the video, the more likely it is people to convert because you've solved the problem in the video and then you can just give them the shortcut to do it themselves. If you don't have enough time to create 10 or 15 lead magnets, just make 1, maybe 2 really good lead magnets and just plug them at the bottom of every one of your videos on YouTube. Or if you're on Instagram, you can use like the link in bio or a ManyChat automation. That's the best way, man, to honestly create a landing page without having to build it. You can use it for free on Kit. You can collect as many emails as you want. And then later on, when you figure out who you actually want to use to, send emails to, you can just export all of your subscribers onto a CSV and plug it into your preferred email platforms. Now, I'm going to send you one more little bit of gold. So what we've spoken about so far is you've got your lead magnet, right? And we've built a page in which we deliver it. The most important thing you need to do with your email list that not a lot of creators do, or online business owners, including me, is you need to build an automated email sequence. Because if you deliver them that lead magnet, only time they're ever going to use it is probably within the first hour of them receiving it, and they'll never open it again. This is just the reality of lead magnets. I don't know how much you've downloaded where you've just used it, looked at it quickly, and then forgotten about it and never gone back to it. So the value isn't really in the lead magnet. The value is in the follow-up. It is in the automated email sequence or the emails that you send every week. That is why I send a weekly email to my community. Now, those are manual that I send, but if I ever do a product launch or if you ever download a specific lead magnet, there'll usually be about 3 to 6 emails on the back end where I'm nurturing and warming you up. And then by the end of that email sequence, I'm making offers. Now, I know that you still got a wait list, so you may want to offer, for example, like a 50% off discount or some kind of benefit that gets them really warmed up, G'd up. You really want to like tickle their balls and excite them as to why they want to stick around. A lot of people deliver a lead magnet and then they just go quiet. There's no email sequence. There's no further nurturing off the back of it. So I don't care if you write a weekly email or you just get chatty G, write me a 10 email nurture sequence off the back of this lead magnet. It's no more than 100 words and just provides value. And then you can then go within Kit itself, actually built out one automated email sequence in the free account. You can then go sequences. Yes, is this my welcome? Clients and community, 5-day sequence. There we go. Great. Okay, so if someone signs up for one of my old lead magnets, you can then get Chatty G to write you out a series of 5 emails and you can schedule them to send out, 1, 2, 3 days apart. So eventually you work to kind of a sale and, teach them about the product, what it's solving, who it's there for, any testimonials or case studies from your beta students, and then leave them with something at the very end, which is like, if you sign up for the program or you join this waitlist or blah, 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 you get 50% off as a founder or something like that. But yeah, I hope that covers all the questions you sent through. But if there's anything I didn't cover, you just let me know and keep on crushing it, bro.